California, where Kirk grew up, was raised by her mom and her grandmother, who worked long hours as nurses. Both of her grandparents served in the military. Granddad, a veteran of World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. Her great uncle was a Tuskegee Airman pilot. She joined the Air Force as a reserve. 2002, 2007, she was deployed to Qatar and stationed at an Air Force base during the Operation Enduring Freedom. If she is elected, she'll become the first black female Republican to serve in Congress from California. Her website, AsiaSmithForCongress.com. That's AJASmithForCongress.com. Please welcome to the program, Asia Smith.
Thank you so much.
Asia, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing fantastic. The president looked good this weekend, didn't he? This past weekend.
He sure did. It was a great event. The weather was great. Around so many great people who backed the blue.
Tell us about California 41.
Well, thank you for having me on again. California 41, we are in Southern California, which is Riverside County, and my district consists of Moreno Valley, Riverside Parish, Repub, Mead Valley, Good Hope, and we are a district that we can win. We can flip. We became a blue district in 2012 with my opponent, Mark Takano, who grabbed the seat because it was an open seat. But since then, the whole district went downhill because he became our representative. And I am here to unseat him and be a bigger and a better voice in Washington, D.C. for the men and for everybody that is in the district, especially for the men and women who serve at March Air Reserve Base here in the district.
Asia Smith, give us the party affiliation breakdown, Democrats, Republicans, Independents.
We are a D+12, which we just went up in the past couple of years. We do have a good chunk of no party preference, a lot of people who are switching to independent. We do have a good Republican party line here, which is about 77, close to 80,000 Republicans. Our seat is actually one of those seats that can swing either way by me reaching out to the independents and no party preference to tell them why I am a better candidate than Mark Takano.
Why are you a better candidate?
I am a better candidate because I believe in, first of all, national security, law enforcement. I want to help and start solving the homeless issue. I'm a supporter of small businesses, especially ever since the COVID-19 hit. Our district has been hit very hard when it came to small business owners who are suffering and who need help. I have quite a few small business owners that are reaching out to me saying, we want you to get elected because our current congressman does not care about small businesses. Plus, he voted against 2 bills that protected children from child sex traffickers. So I put out those types of issues in his voting record to show them who he really is and why I'm going to go to Washington, D.C. and fight for those issues.
My guest is Asia Smith, A.J.A. Smith. She's a candidate for California's 41st Congressional District. If you want to make a contribution, her website, AsiaSmithForCongress.com, AsiaSmithForCongress.com. Asia, why did you join the military?
I joined the military, well, number one, 9/11 happened. And I wanted to be part of the fight of terrorism. And so I decided to join the Air Force to pass on my family's legacy of being Air Force veterans. My grandmother was an Air Force veteran, my grandfather, my great-uncle, as you mentioned earlier. Well, my grandfather, my father's father, he was in the Navy, but pretty much Air Force has always been in our blood. So I joined to be part of the fight of the war on terrorism, and I had a wonderful career, and especially at March Air Reserve Base. I was also a civil service employee there as well, so I have a total of 15 years in the Department of Defense.
Why are you a Republican? How do you deal with the charges that you're a sellout?
I am a Republican because I pretty much grew up with conservative values. My mother and grandmother, they installed in me, working hard, being pretty much free market systems. I always said I've always had that conservative value implemented in me, especially being raised by 2 wonderful women. Unfortunately, my grandmother passed away last year of cancer, but I saw how they had to work hard, and it's just something that I've always said. I align my values with the Republican values. And so I am very pro-life. I am very pro-Constitution, First Amendment, Second Amendment. And these are the things that I tried to tell people. I'm breaking that narrative that the Democrats or the far left and opposition say just because I'm an African-American woman, I am a sellout, I am a coon, I am an Uncle Tom, and I get all that rhetoric, but I'm breaking that narrative and showing them that, yes, I am a Republican and I am proud to be a conservative, and this is why that I want to make a better difference in my district, showing them that conservative values are the values that we hold and cherish in our district.
My guest has been Aja Smith, AJA Smith. She's a candidate for California's 41st Congressional District as a Republican. Her website, ajasmithforcongress.com, ajasmithforcongress.com. Aja, we only have 30 seconds left. Has President Trump endorsed you?
As far as I know, I haven't gotten anything confirmation that he has endorsed me. I just heard things, so I have to see, and I always tell people, if he has endorsed me, well, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. President. But right now, the endorsements that I've received are from the men and women in law enforcement, the California Fraternal Order of Police, the Riverside Sheriff's Association.
Website is ajasmithforcongress.com, ajasmithforcongress.com. Aja, good luck.
Thank you, sir.